Given we spend almost half of our waking hours at work, it's no surprise the environment in which we do our job is important to us. BRW has conducted a survey to find out where Australia's best workplaces are. BRW Deputy Editor Caitlin Fitzsimmons joins me now with the findings. Caitlin, welcome to you. Thanks for the time you've given us today. Run us through the process of this survey. What was involved?
Well, it's quite comprehensive. We partner with Great Places to Work Australia, and I think there were almost 30,000 interviews with staff across 137 different companies, and they're looking at things like staff engagement and you know, their happiness at work and the things that they value in their employer.
I mean, obviously it would change from workplace to workplace, that's a given, but just tell us, reveal the findings. Who are the top 5, or where are the top 5 workplaces in Australia?
Okay, well at number 5 we have Mecca Brands, and number 4 we have the media agency, number 3 Salesforce.com, number 2 Optiva, and number 1 Atlassian, the software company.
So why do people love working at Atlassian so much?
Well, it's no surprise that there are a lot of perks. I mean, who wouldn't love a paid holiday before you even join the company?
Yeah, I have heard rumours that company really does spoil its staff and offer a lot of fun and games and perks.
They do. They have beer on tap, free beer on tap. They have a pick and mix station. They have foosball tables and ping pong tables and video games. They put on great parties. But, you know, of course, it's not all about that.
No, that's right. We are there to do a job. There is a professional level, of course, of conduct and, you know, work produced that we actually have to do. On a professional level, what does that company offer staff?
Well, I think if it was just the perks, they wouldn't be our number one. The reason that staff love working there so much is that it's a very open and transparent company, that from the CEOs down, there's a culture of honesty and of feedback. One of their values is to, you know, don't mess with the customer. Basically, that the customer service is everything, and I think that, you know, the fun aspects of working in Atlassian really kind of speak to a culture of working together as a team and getting great stuff done.
I did mention, of course, each workplace differs depending on the sector that workplace operates within, of course, the type of work that they're producing. What are some of the more common qualities across the board that make workplaces so well loved?
I think that the consistent thing is that staff feel appreciated. They're given a lot of autonomy to do their job, and you know, they feel trusted. They feel empowered to, if they have a good idea, that it will be listened to, and that, you know, they've got the kind of agency to do stuff and to move up the ranks.
In this day and age, staff do tend to move around a lot more than they used to traditionally. So it is really important that workplaces and employers actually listen to and give their employees things that they are after, isn't it?
Well, I think it's important for 2 reasons, and one is for recruitment, and, you know, certainly you can see. You could see on a lot of job advertisements, when, you know, if someone's named as one of the best places to work, then they're going to shout it from the rooftops because they know that it will attract high calibre candidates.
Then they can take their picking, basically.
Exactly, and a lot of these companies are growing really fast, so it's important for that. But then it's also important for retention, because I think the biggest secret in business is that, you know, if you can retain your best people, then that's really where the kind of value lies.
You've done this survey in past years. Have you come across any, I guess, sort of different standout or interesting facts that's arisen this year?
Yes, actually, there was a big shift this year to more female-friendly workplaces, which I found was interesting. There's still a lot of software companies which while they may be female-friendly, they do tend to kind of have more men than women, and I think things like beer on tap and foosball tables probably are more for the guys. But this year we had companies like Estee Lauder, and by the way, their perk is that you get a free massage every month.
Oh, that sounds pretty good too.
I know. And I think the other standout thing, and it's beyond that. It's things like progressive parental leave policies and flexible working hours, so that women have that opportunity to build their career whilst bringing up a family. And I think the other really standout thing was that there are a lot more women in charge of these companies than there are in the kind of general ASX 100s, both CEO level and just executive team. They're not quite all run by women by any means, and in fact I wouldn't say that the women CEOs are any better than the men CEOs, but I think if a company has sorted out that gender equity and that they've truly got a level playing field for staff, then they're more likely to have sorted out all the other HR things that makes a good workplace as well.
Caitlin, thanks so much for joining us today. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.